everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to talk about one new concept, sliding window. We are going to solve one problem on that from the brute force to the optimal one. Okay, so what if I ask you what's the longest substring in this input ABC ABCDD? Sounds simple, right? But that's where you are wrong. So this code question has confused a lot of thousands of people. So today we are going to solve this question step by step from brute force to the optimal. Okay, so let's read the question. We have given a string as find the length of the longest substring without duplicate characters. So okay, let's jump to the brute force solution. Okay, so we can see we have given a string and we will just these are the input and output thing. Okay, we'll go to the solution, but we have a one loop and another loop. Then we are calling a function. Then we are using a max length to this is a variable which will consist of the maximum length of these substring without duplicate characters. Okay. So what we can do, we can just go through the code first and I will explain it later. Okay. So we have this first loop which is going from 0 to n. Then second one is going from I plus 1 to n. Then we are calling a all unique function. Okay. What's ambiguous about it? So the all unique function consists of a loop which is going from start to end. What is start end? Start is the index I and end is the index j. Okay, so we have one substring from the whole string, which and under this we are checking if there is any duplicate. If there will be any duplicate, we will just return false. Otherwise, we will return true. As you can see here, it is checking this. It is finding in the character because we are going to insert. Okay, so what we have? We have a for loop which is going 0 to n, right? Then again we have one more loop which is going int j equals to I plus 1 till n, right? And then we are calling all unique function with string and then I and then j. So what's happening? So we have this ABC, ABCD. This is a string. So for I equals to 0, j will be I plus 1, it will be 1, right? So the string will be AB, isn't it? Because I is 0 and j is 1. So we have AB and then we are giving it to all unique string. And what all unique string will function will do, basically it will check if there is any duplicacy in the string. There is no, so it will return true. Okay, because you can see in the code part itself, it is saying if there is no, so it will return false, right? Otherwise, it will return true. So if this is true, then what we can do, we can just update max length with this length, which is equals to, and again we can check for I equals to 0 when j will be 2. Okay, j will increase, j is 2, I is 1, I is 0. So what will be the string? The string will be ABC. Again, it will be ABC. It will give us true, right? So max length, again, it will be 3. So it will increasing. It is increasing. Okay. So when in third case, we can say I is equals to 0, j is equals to 3. So we have ABC. Then here comes A again. Okay. In this string, if we check this string, what will be A, B, C, A? So in this, we will have duplicacy of A. So it will return false. Of course, it will return false. So we won't be able to max length will not increase. So max length will be 3 in this case, right? So yeah, that's the solution of this question basically. But it's a brute force. You can see here we have one loop, then another loop, then inside this function we have a loop. So for this question, you can say the time complexity is big O of n cube. So this ain't gonna give you the answer, right? So we will go to the which one? We will go to the optimal answer. Okay, let's check the optimal answer. So here we have the code. we can write it here. So in this, we have an unordered set of characters, which is like given a name as scene, and we have left pointer, max length, and then we have a right pointer. Okay. So in our sliding window approach, we have two pointers pointing each of the position. Okay. So we will see in the whiteboard, these are going to be work, like how is going to work these code basically. So we have a loop which is going from right to zero as dot length till the last character of the string. Okay. And what we are doing, we are running a loop inside this. It will run only when there is a element, when there is a duplicacy in that string. Okay. So when there will be a string, we will erase the left side, then we will increase the left pointer. How it's going to work, I will tell you. Just was this way. So what we have A B C A B C B B. Okay, so we can say, let me just write. So we have right pointer equals to zero. We have left pointer equals to zero. Okay, so how it's going to work? A B C A B C D E. That's the string. It's a given string, right? So right is pointing at this position and left is also pointing at this position. R and L are also both are pointing at the zeroth position. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's B, but okay, it's fine. It doesn't mean that. Okay, so we have to find the longest substring without any duplicacy. So what we are going to do in the first loop, when we are checking from right equals to zero, okay? So right is going to be zero, left is also zero. So we have A, which is not present in the scene because scene is just initialized without any element. Okay, so it will just insert as right into the scene. So what we will do, we will create a here we'll create a scene. Inside this we have we have A. Okay, inside the scene we have A. So in the next iteration we have R equals to 1, left is 0. Okay, left is 0, right just consider it like a right hand and a left hand, right? So left is 0, right is increasing to make it a sliding window. So when L will be like left will be 2 3 and sorry, right will be 2 3 and L will be 0, so there will be some element in between those pointers. So okay, so as you can see, L equals to 0, R equals to 1. So what we have A and B, right? So what we will do, we will just insert the second element, right? We will check if the R right is present in the scene, right? R right, what is R right? R right is B. B is not present in the scene. So what we will do, we will just insert in A, B. That's how it's going to work. Okay. So when R will be 2, 2 for 2, there is C. So in the string or whatever it is, 2, it is C. We can check if the scene have C or not, but it doesn't have. So what we'll do, we will just insert C also, ABC. So that's how it's going to be. And what we are going after this, we are also, so what we are going doing here, we are also updating the max length with the this sliding window, right? So you can see here we have A, B, C without any duplicacy. So max length will be this minus this will be equals to 3, right? Plus this minus this plus 1. Like you can say j minus I plus 1. So j is 2 minus 1 plus 1. Okay, it is 2, but it is here right minus left. So right minus left, right? So right is going to be 3. Okay, in this case, right is going to be 3 minus 1 equals to 3. It's going to be 3, right? So the max length will be 3. After that, we can check. So the A, B, C, A, B, C plus B, B, right? In the starting. So what we can do, we can check for we have checked for this and left is here. And then we will check for this one, right? Right. Right is equals to 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we'll check if scene dot, what we'll do, we will just check scene dot count as right? Scene dot count as right. Is it present or not? Is A present in scene or not? What is scene? Scene is ABC, isn't it? So A is there, right? We have got it. We have got A. So what it will do, after this while loop will like start to execute. So it will scene dot erase as left. But it will just scene dot erase which one? As left one. So now the left is pointing toward this. It will remove the left one and keep maintaining the sliding window as well as increasing it. Okay. So it will remove the A and it will become from scene we will remove SL means we will remove this part. So it will become scene will become BC only and left will plus plus. Left will go from here to this one. So now what we have A B C A B C B B. This was the original string. Now the left is here, isn't it? Because left is increased, right? Left is increased and right is here. You can say that. Easy say that. And in the next iteration, right will be here, right will be here, not there. Right will be here. Let me just remove it. So in the next iteration, right will be here, isn't it? Not A, in the B, in the B one. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth index, right will be, and left will be at the first index. Okay, so what we can do now, now we have B, C. So we will check if the B is present or not. But B is already there. So what we'll do? Again, we will remove this and point L to the next element, right? I hope you understood it. I hope you are understanding this, all these concepts, because these are the main concepts of sliding windows, right? So L will be there and R will point there. So again, we will check. Now, scene contains only C. Now it's contained. Now it will check that C is this element, sorry, is this element is present in the scene or not? But the C is already in there, right? So we will remove it and scene with again once again become empty and max length will not update because it is checking the max of max length and the pointers the sliding window length, right? J minus I plus 1, right? So that's not how it's going to work. So max length will remain 3. Okay. Then again it will go to B. Then it will check. So it will be A, B, C, A, B, C, B, B. So R will be there and L will increase to this because we have removed one, right? So we'll check if B is present. No, B is not present. So we'll add B. And again, after this iteration, R will go there. It will check B is present. Yes, it is present. So it will remove it. And we will go to the last. After this, we won't go because it is already at the end of the string. So it will just end the execution and then we will return the next line. So I hope this works. I haven't checked it yet. So yeah, it's working absolutely fine. So there's no issue on that. So yeah, it's working absolutely fine. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and I hope this video helps you to understand the basic sliding window concept as well as helps you to solve the query.